What's going on, everyone? How's everybody doing today? How is everyone doing? It's been a few days since we streamed, but we're back. We're back. And that should lead here. Yep. I'm good to go. Good to go. What's up, Kai? I got a new crossbow. I sent over to you on Discord. My POE Ninja. I want to see what you think about it. I paid 50 days for it. Gotcha. PP, what's up, dude? Alrighty, so should be good to go. Just gonna do. Yeah, it's fine to do that. Leave it like this, actually. All right, we're good. I can go ahead and drop the starting screen. But how's everybody been doing? That's what's up. Glad everybody's doing good. Yeah, let me go ahead and check the thing, that crossbow for you, Matt. All right. Swap this over. 50 does for it. Yeah, it's a really good crossbow. I think it's worth. Alrighty, so yeah, we can get started. So I have been leveling a new character. Yeah, it's definitely really good, Kai. Now the only thing that I would have like concern with is the 50 divs. That's the only thing I don't know if it's worth, but I do think it is a really good crossbow. But I think it's worth though. I think it's worth. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna be kind of playing around a little bit today. Like I said, I have been leveling a new character. Yesterday I started it. I wanted to get it obviously in Endgame by today, but you know, some stuff happened, and honestly my PC was kind of on the fritz the last few days. Hence like no streaming. But yesterday it got to the point where like I was getting blue screens and stuff, and I was like, okay, I think you know, I really got to look into it and see what is going on. So I did a lot of Googling and stuff, and like I said, I was giving that like 7-zip CRC error when I was trying to like update graphics drivers. So I looked into that, and I think I fixed it. Obviously, knock on wood. But what I ended up doing is I was looking on some other people were having the same issues, and it was the same processor. I have a Intel 9th Gen 4900K, and I was looking into what people were saying, and somebody said that like going in and installing like Intel's overclocking program for, you know, your processor and stuff, and then like turning down the core ratio solved it for him. So I did the exact same thing like last night after looking into a bunch of different stuff, and so far I haven't had any like issues. So I think that fixed it, which is weird obviously, right? Because I haven't overclocked my stuff, so I don't know why that would be an issue, but I mean, so far it's fixed it, and I haven't had any issues since then, so, you know, fingers crossed, obviously. But I think we're good to go now. Kai, he's doing really good, man. He's, you know, been doing his, like, exercises and stuff, been trying to stretch. He has PT starting soon. But, yeah, I mean, he's been doing pretty good, I would think. Obviously, you know, he's nowhere near what he used to be. You know, he's still taking his time and stuff, and you know, he might not fully get back, you know, to what he used to be like in range of movement and stuff for, I don't know, a few months, a year, you know, it depends, you know, how quickly I guess he heals and stuff. But for what he was like, you know, a week ago to now, he's definitely getting around. He's feeling a lot better. You know, he's cracking jokes and stuff like that. Like, he's laughing. So he's definitely feeling a lot better, which is really good. Just leveled a new character and put a T16 in Untainted Paradise. Have already gained 12 levels from 68 to 78. You know, that's a good shout, Casey. I should probably be saving that until you know, until I get to Endgame, my Untainted Paradises, if I have any, and then just run those. But yeah, so the new character I'm leveling is a Deadeye. Now, there is some, obviously, Storm Spear Deadeyes, right? Like, Wind Serpent one, like the one-shot for bossing and other stuff. And I really like the idea of the Wind Serpent with the amount of damage. I'm probably going to be looking into Glacial Lance as well for the same thing, because it's, you know, it's the same kind of style of frenzy stacking and stuff. But instead of running Storm Spear, because I see everybody doing that, right? Like Storm Spear and then like Wind Serpent or something like that, or maybe even Glacial Lance. But the thing that I haven't seen is Whirling Slash, then like, you know, Wind Serpent, Spear, whatever it's called. I've seen some videos on like Whirling Slash, and it seems like you can definitely zoom with it, like clearing, like way quicker than Storm Spear. So, or Lightning Spear, I think it's called Lightning Spear, not Storm Spear. So I kind of want to do that combo and just try to make like a, you know, a build that does really good bossing DPS. That can, you know, one-shot like, you know, T4s and stuff like that, but be able to zoom really fast with Whirling Slash. So that's kind of my hope going with the Deadeye, and that's kind of what I want to do. So like I said, I'm in Axe, you know, last night obviously I had to fix that. So I'm hoping by the end of the night or something like that, you know, I can get it into maps and we can stream a little bit tomorrow and try to like theory crash some stuff, but obviously we'll see. I do have some family stuff coming over in a little bit. So I kind of need to prep for that and stuff like that. So we'll see how much time I have tonight to get it into maps. So, oh, we're good. I shouldn't just swap over. Gotta remember how to play this build. Okay. Gotta put that down. But that's what's been up with me the last 2 or 3 days, and yeah, like I said, now that I got the PC fixed, hopefully we should be back on normal streaming, obviously, at least every day for a few hours and stuff like that, with hopefully 2 to 3 videos a week coming out back and stuff like that. In the next few days, you know, get the class to Endgame, try to get it somewhere, and then post the build, and then, you know, etc, etc. What do we have? Yeah, we have Overextend. I kind of wanted to test that as well. Also about the War Banner, I really thought that it wasn't something I needed to place down and have been actually using this whole time. Oh yeah, Kai, you need to place it down. There's so much damage you're missing. 14 levels now. I'm posting a clip in your disc. Aye, Casey. But I feel like we have enough damage to not run it, and instead use Ghost Dance for survivability, especially for maps. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you want to sacrifice a few seconds, just say, right, instead of doing like a second T4, you want to do like just say 5 or 6 seconds. Yeah, you definitely can sacrifice it. It just, for me, I like to be full, like, you know, like glass cannon mode, and push DPS. So that's why I like to have it mainly. But yeah, so you guys are all caught up when I was doing the last like 2 or 3 days, and yeah, like I said, hopefully we should be back to at least having a normal schedule of, like, you know, every day for at least a few hours of streaming, and then hopefully 2 to 3 videos a week with you know, hopefully in the next like 2 or 3 days we can get the Rolling Slash and, you know, Wind Serpents like Deadeye build out. Hopefully everything goes good with that, obviously. I'll have to look into it. I haven't really looked into too much of Whirling Slash. I know that the attack speed is like basically your main movement speed, so you can really zoom around if you have enough attack speed. And that's kind of the whole process, just scale AoE with it, attack speed, and have enough damage just for mapping. And then just use Wind Serpent Spear with like Frenzy Charge stacking with Deadeye to just blast one-shot bosses. That's kind of like my idea and stuff. And like I said, I haven't seen anyone do that. Like that combo. Not things are better with your family and computer. Yeah, I'm really happy that the computer's better, because like I said, it's obviously only been like 14-15 hours since I did the change, but so far, you know, I haven't been getting any of the issues I was before. So I'm hoping that fixed it, because, you know, replacing the processor, I've had to do that, is like $500-600, and it's not cheap. So, and like I said, I only built this PC a year ago, so that's why I was like, there should not be this issue, you know, this is insane. It's not like the PC is like 6 years old or something. But yeah, today's just gonna be kind of chill stream this a little bit. Obviously, like I said, I'm gonna try to get the character to Endgame off stream, and then hopefully tomorrow we can go ahead and stream it a little bit and get some stuff cooking, and then hopefully have the video up by like Friday, Saturday. You know, all things are good and stuff like that. But speaking of online gaming stuff, did you guys see a bunch of the leaks for the new Battlefield? Oh, they're actually doing this map. New Battlefield looks pretty cool. Alright, so we're trying to find a Citadel, which we have one here, so we just need to kind of go down there and hit it. So let's start working our way over towards it. Check out how quick I'm getting XP in the clip. Just finished uploading your Discord. I bet I'll take a look right now. Sheesh, those levels are just coming in, man. Insane. I'm definitely gonna have to try to do that. Just find the Antenna Paradises and run T16s and stuff on it. Nah, you're good. I feel like Untainted Paradises for like high levels, like 90, 91, it's like you get maybe 10-15% on that map. You know? Like, if you're lucky. You run like a T16, which is juiced, like, you know, backsides and stuff. Almost 81, that's insane, dude. Sheesh. Sheesh, Casey, nice, man. Yeah, I need to be hitting those then. Still waiting for them to introduce a feature to where you can, like, you know, filter maps and stuff, like, all unique maps. It'll highlight all of them. You know, you could type in like Oasis, it would highlight all your Oasis maps that you have, you know, like what do you call it, like revealed. I feel like that would be such a good quality of life like change. Ellie, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna call for a second. It's not. Let's get out of here. Yeah, my bad. I had to help my dad. He was wanting to do some stuff. So I was helping him like get down the stairs and stuff like that. Maddie, what's up, Maddie? That's crazy, Ellie. Fry6 with the sub on Twitch for the 4-month resub. Thank you very much, Fry6. Glad to have you here, man, for that long. And it's always a vibe when you're, you know, showing up and streaming stuff and talking about it. Much love, man. Much love. Bum, 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 bum. I want to do some Pinnacle bossing today, but obviously it's like, I mean, I guess we could do a little bit of Breach. We just have to buy it. Kind of want to get our Arbiter done, but obviously I'm not spending like whatever it is, 3-4 divs. Plus it's one down in price. Oh, we got 1,000 by whatever that was. Does that have anything? I mean, there is shocked around, so maybe that's what it was. Shocked around on me, and then whatever he hit me with, critted. On holidays, tuning in quick to see how you're doing. 5-6, well, happy holidays, man. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. And yeah, I'm doing great. I'm pretty sure I fixed my PC issues, so that should be pretty good to go now. Shouldn't have to worry about like crashes or anything like that, hopefully, you know. I mean, the thing that I did last night, so far, I haven't had any of the previous issues that I was, so I think I fixed it. And then, yeah, we should be back to normal streams now because of that. Got a question. Do you have a Temporalis build idea? Currently, nah, not really. I mean, I don't know if any of the old stuff with Temporalis, you know, like running Blink or like Lightning Warp style works anymore. I don't think it does, or if it does, you know, I don't think it worked just as good as it did, but I think I've seen some people doing something with Temporalis, but I can't really remember it. I haven't looked into that for like a week or two, so. I want to get back going for 5090 water cooled build. Got you, brother. Yeah, make sure you have definitely sufficient like cooling systems and stuff. I would build a 5090 if I was building it now. But I will say, look into it, because the one thing that like I've been hearing is like the 5090s and stuff aren't as good as they seem because they rely on like AI frame gen, obviously, and like the 40s don't really heavily rely on it like that. So maybe look into it, because I don't exactly know how reliable or like the percentage better of like a 4080 or something 4090 is, you know. Because obviously they're more expensive, so if it's like 10-15% better than just say, you know, a 50 or 4090 is, then it's like, might as well just go with the 4090. Yeah, Crysis. So I definitely would look into both of them, right? 40 and the 50 series, and just see what the best bang for your buck is and like what's more reliable. I'm running a 3080, so it'll be a decent upgrade. Oh yeah, it definitely will. But that's the only thing is like I don't know that AI frame gen stuff. I don't know how like reliable that is, you know. That's like the only thing I would look into it just before spending, right? Because it's definitely a lot of money to spend. But I'm sure you have already, so. Jaden, what's up, Jaden? How you doing today, man? Yeah. Because I did a ton of research before I bought my PC and stuff like that. So, like, yeah, I feel like it's definitely good to do it. Now, my question to you is, are you building it yourself, or are you going to buy it from a, you know, like a pre-build? You can buy it on a site or something. I have a 5080. It is awesome. Okay. Bet it up, Casey. Has it been reliable, Casey? Like you haven't really had any issues with it, or what? You're building it yourself? Okay, yeah, I bet. That's what I did. I did like PC part picker, and then I just bought everything and then assembled it. For everybody that's joining us, we're just trying to Pinnacle boss, so we're just trying to hit Citadels right now to get the stuff. We might do some breaches and stuff later on. Just kind of a chill stream today. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to have the character into maps. Obviously, I was going to shoot for yesterday, but had a bunch of PC stuff that I think I fixed, so hopefully it goes smoother. So that's what I'm going to try to shoot for, and obviously I wanted to give you guys something to look at today. So that's why I decided just to restream, or not restream, but, you know, stream the same build. I'm gonna build the water cooling myself, did that with all my PCs. Got you. Yeah, I opted to go for an AIO, I think is what it was called, right? Like AIO cooler. This is where you don't have to do like the water cooled pipes from the reservoir. And then I have like, I don't know, 10, 12 fans or something like that in there as well. So I have definitely sufficient cooling, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never had like this big of a PC or built it myself, so that's why I was kind of scared of doing like, you know, the reservoir with the water cooling pipes and stuff. Because I was like, I don't know if like something goes wrong, if I'll know how to maintenance it, where this is like, you know, the AIO, if it goes bad, I just pop it out and pop a new one in, right? And you're good. Like, it's not like anything insane. But yeah, pretty much done whatsoever. Oh, that's good to hear. Okay. Is there a poison build for Huntress? None that I've really seen, to be honest with you, Jaden. Is that what you're trying to shoot for right now? Would you take Arbiter key donation? I mean, yeah, if you want to give me it, I'll run it. No promises that I'll complete it. We should complete it. I don't even think we're at P4 yet. I just hate how they gave him all that damage reduction off the rip. So, in my opinion, it's kind of stupid. Even looked to build a water tank build, but that's just too expensive. Oh, like where the whole like PC is submerged. That could be interesting. But yeah, I could see how that would get pretty expensive. It does sound interesting, Jaden. Definitely be something I'd, you know, be interested in looking into. But like I said, currently the build idea I'm thinking of for my Deadeye that I have, you know, leveling right now is just going with a whirling slash, like, you know, kind of speed AoE for mapping, and then doing frenzy stacking with wind serpent spear. I think is what it's called for bossing for like one shot. Yeah, it's like 1,000 plus for the oil, then you don't have a case that fits. Then you still don't have a case that fits. Yeah. Definitely can get expensive. It gets expensive too fast and the service is annoying. Yeah. That's one thing. I feel like for servicing and stuff like that, it's one thing I feel like if you're not kind of experienced, it's definitely like a big, like, you know, kind of like put off, you know, like I don't really want to do it because I don't want to mess anything up with it. Now, if I've done it before or something like that, you know, then if I had the money, I probably would, but I don't know. I had to buy a PC about 4 years ago. Now my suggestion: get the lowest RAM possible in any store part. Build it. It's cheaper yourself with the same graphics card. Those companies will rip you off with those two. Yeah, I mean, some companies aren't bad. I forget the one I was looking at, but I built my PC, I think it was for like 2900, and the one to go to the actual, like, I forget what website it was. I don't think it was Desert Storm. I think it was their like secondary company, whatever. There's like more cheaper PCs. I think it was like 30 grand. I think it was 3 grand or 3,100. So it was only a few hundred more dollars for it to be built. So it wasn't that bad, but no, like you were saying, some companies that will charge you like $400 or $500 more dollars for it to be built. It's definitely not worth. Yeah, because this build is going to cost me 7K, then an extra monitor adds 1.5 to it. If I want a tank build that goes over 10K, that's just not worth it for me. Sheesh! If you ask me, it's definitely a pricey PC. I noticed if you look at the passive tree, there is a decent amount of poison. Yeah, there definitely is. You'd probably, if you're doing a poison Huntress, you'd probably do the one spear, right? That's like infinite poisons. Now, like I said, I don't exactly know how good poisons are in the game right now, so I don't exactly know the damage you'd be doing with it, but I feel like that would be what you would try to go with, just so you could infinitely stack poisons. You just have to find like the right skill to stack it quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna build a beast. Should be this. That's why I looked into an aquarium build. But yeah, Vassal. Yeah, don't blame you. Definitely, once you get it built, man, definitely send a screenshot in like general or something, dude. I'd love to see the finished product. Sheesh! It's going crazy out here. All right, I respect it. I respect it. Oh, we can definitely do them all. What do we have on Arbiter? Do we need, what, 2 run-throughs, and that's it to be done? We need to test it. Just gotta remember the rotation of the build. Let's see, we go in, we rage stack, we mark, throw connectivity down, bang, 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 and then shoot. Okay. Obviously, we're not gonna have rage stacks for him, so Arbiter is gonna be a little bit of a nerf for us. But I think we should be fine. Also, why is all of our... Oh, it's because that's not on. That's right. Yeah, thank you, Casey. Heck yeah, Jaden. Poison is pretty cool. I'll be lurking for a bit. Hope you have a great rest of your stream. When I'm back from holidays, I'll be more active again. Alright, Fry6. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for stopping by, dude, and same stuff. Got you, Jaden. Yeah, I mean, if you do something, Jaden, or you look into it and you find something cool, definitely let me know, man. You should be fine. I can one-shot Arbiter on bleed build. Yeah, I think we should be fine. It's just he's kind of annoying. Like, he's not consistent, I feel like. And then I just don't know if we should hit him while he's in a super OP damage reduction stage, which it probably doesn't matter. I'm not going for any speed kills, so might as well. Just throw it down, try to, you know, throw it down, try to hit him, shock him, and then just do damage, and just whatever happens, happens. Yeah, same to you, 5-6. Have a good one, dude. Okay. Gotta remember how this works.
You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for you. Embrace the infinite void.
Yeah.
Improbable, but inconsequential.
Oh, come on, dude. You're doing this thing again. Okay. I'll try to build my own poison build and I'll let you know all the stuff I used. Alright, Jaden, that's what's up, dude. Hey, let me know if it goes good, man. See if the regalia drops. Regalia. Stun threshold, spirit, all Ellie res. Drop the stun threshold. Ready 4 divines, maybe? I mean, let's just drop this and do like 270. That's not what I want to do. Actually, we can do 80% of everything. It's 5. Yeah. What do you guys think I should set this up for? Just like 4 divs? I'll throw it for 5 divs, and I guess we'll see if it pops or not. This can get out of here. I don't think anyone's paying 5 divs for that, but I guess you never know. What is this? Yeah, this is dog. Okay, so we got one more run through. He's gonna put our last 2 points in, and then we can do it again. It's so sad that Regalia's kind of gigapoop now. Yeah, it's definitely not worth that much anymore. Dropped it? Yeah, honestly, yeah, you're not wrong, Ellie. True, true. I'll be back on your next live stream. Goodbye. Alright, Jaden, thanks for stopping by, brother. Have a good one, dude. Alright, so what do we want to go in now? Valuable socket currency, valuable gem, additional T15 waystones. I mean, I guess just this, right? Valuable socket currency, like everything else, gem, who cares, and the other stuff. We can corrupt it, why not, right? Do I have a corruption? We might as well omen it, right? No corruption. I might not have one. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have one. Oh, let me buy an Omina Corruption real quick. Let me, what do you call it? Hit it with some armor scraps. Let's drop 4. Let's do 20 for 10. Sure. I got max quality. We have an element of corruption. Good, 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 good. We can't do anything else with it. Ah, max lifed it. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think this is worth anything now. Drop that and just let's see what those two are worth. Yeah, I don't know. I'll throw it up for like 3 days. 3 divines. Alright. Let's go do it again. Yeah, we got shit up. Cooked. Gotta make sure I don't get giga cooked with the what do you call it? The fire laser beam that he does off the rip. Then we should be able to go. Okay. Alright, we can go forward. Okay.
You are too late. The fourth edict already burns for your behold the burning horizon.
There we go. I didn't even hit the emergency reload. Gonna go to this because it's more AoE. Here we go again, Mr. Blow up the world with fire bombs. Oh, that's annoying. You're also annoying with that. There we go. Alright, see if we get anything good. Wow. So worthless. Alright. That's why we don't run Arbiter for farms. It's not worth it. Alright, we got all of our points done at least. What do we want to go for? Valuable gem? Probably. I mean, we don't care about T15 waystones. Rare precursor, corrupted. I mean, we don't care about that. I guess just valuable gem. I mean, yeah, it's just not good. You're right, Ellie. Sacred Flame. That's 30 divs. I don't know about this. Wow, 13 divs. 14 divs. Got you, Ellie. Let me just throw this in here for now. Enchant these two. What is this up there? We want to quality this. Is this what we call it? No, we do the, yeah, that's what we call it. Need to buy a little bit more of those. Do 15 for 8. What's better for Lightning Sphere build? Gift it. Here's your subs. I mean, I might just sell this, use it for reinvestment on our other thing. I mean, I could divine roll it to see if I can hit a higher thing, right? It might be worth doing, correct? Like, because we can roll 60. I mean, if I divine roll and get a higher roll, wouldn't that just mean more? Or should I just val it? But the question is, do I want to like corrupt this or just sell it? Because I don't know if I want to run this with our build that we're going for or not. For spirit. I'll slow the jammer you too. Should I open of corruption it? I don't think it would hurt. Hi, can I play? I play the same build as you, but I don't know how you do the damage. I can do max 15 mile bosses. Dem, make sure. I mean, I don't know if you're following the build. You can space point build to find the link for that. But the reason why we're like getting so much damage is because on our back bar we're applying shock and stuff with a wand with increased crit chance for spells and chance to shock. But we're also using an effigy of cruelty, so the spell crits are giving us critical weakness, which gives us, you know, tons more crit chance. We have like 65-70% chance to crit with our 500% crit damage bonus that we have, you know, and that is how like we are getting a lot of damage out of the build. Plus, obviously, the deepest tower gives a crap ton of damage as well. All right, we're gonna omen. We're gonna omen. I mean, I don't know, man. Oh, bye. All right, so let's see. Omen's on. This is max quality with the socket. All right, and then we just Val Orbit. All right, so we didn't double socket. I don't think we did anything. Yeah, I don't think we did anything with that. Unfortunate. Oh, we got 23% quality. We got 3% more quality, which doesn't do anything for us. Nice, 23% quality. I blame you, Ellie. Shouldn't have listened to you. I'm gonna just throw it up for. We'll throw it for 8. I mean, at least it's something. What is this? I don't care about this. Get this out of here. Hey, divines. Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, maybe we can sell for 8 or 7 divs and get something back on it, I guess. Alright, guess we'll just keep going. We could do some breaches, I guess. I just don't have any breaches. We could buy them. I mean, I do have this. I'm just gonna like, I'm just gonna go crazy with this one. We can also do this one too. We have 2 of these we can hit. There we go. We'll hit both of these. We need to buy. Let's go for 20, not 2016. Probably need more actually, thinking about it now. We need another. Okay. Quality, socket. Okay, here we go. Plus 1 to maximum frenzy charges. I don't think anyone. I mean, oh, well, actually, maybe. I don't know. Is that good at all, boys? I mean, it looks good, I guess. All right, now we got the juice. We got the absolutely giga juice. This is the revoiced foiled. I mean, it's still really high rolled on the dex and intelligence. quality socket. All right, here we go. Bro, really 1 to 9? That's actually just depressing. Okay. And this ain't worth nothing. We can set this one up, I guess. What did it say this one rolled? Start up for 7. See if we get spammed. This one just got bricked, which is unfortunate. Gonna throw this one up for like 20x just to get something out of it. And then we don't have anything else, do we? I don't think we have any more Hands of Wisdom in action. We do not. Well, we have these we could hit, but I don't think any of these are actually good. Like this one sells for like only 1. And it doesn't have really good rolls on it. We have an Ingenuity belt. Might as well just corrupt this, right? I mean, 3 charm slots. Just corrupt it, see what it hits. Screw it. Let's get another Omen of Corruption.
Hello there.
Had a big gambling spree today. Is it just me, or are mid-tier items not selling? Yeah. I haven't really been having mine sold at either, Entropy. What's the tool you're using that gives you the price to put down for it? Momo, that is called Path of Exile 2 Overlay by Overwolf. If you do ! Overlay in chat, you'll find the link to install like the third-party add-on that I'm using. Okay, we don't want to do anything to this, right? I don't think we can do anything to this. Oh, here we go, this guy wants to buy it, sure. Go ahead and Valorb you. Oh, we hit a 31. 31, 25, 5. So what do we hit on here? 4% reduced charm charges used, 5% gained. Negative 20 to 20%. Is that what it is? I mean, 31, 25, I guess isn't bad. I don't know, set up for 10 dose. I got ads when I corrupted it. What happened to the better Hands of Wisdom? These ones hit for only 20, sadly. These ones, you got a plus 1 max frenzy charge, knows it. Yeah, Arctic, that would be really nice to have like an auction house so you just put the items and just buy it instantly. Yeah. I heard most people run Deadeye for Lightning Spear for charge passes and was going to reroll my Amazon. Is it that much of a difference? The reason why people run Deadeye for Lightning Spear is because of the frenzy charges, and you can frenzy charge stack to where with like Wind Serpent Spear you can like one-shot bosses. But I mean, you could still run Huntress for really good clearing and stuff like that. It's just you won't have that like one-tap single style boss DPS with the frenzy charge stacking. What do you mean, Maddie? Yeah, I'm glad I could help. All right. Yeah, I mean, we did all that. We have all that priced. Is there anything else? We're gonna put this down to 7, just see if we can sell it real quick. Hold on. Let's do this. Oh, you can't quality Ingenuity. I don't think you can quality belts. There's like nothing to quality. You can't, you know. Armor scraps do nothing. Blacksmiths do nothing. Arcanist Fletchers do nothing. You can't quality belts. You can just like corrupt them, and that's pretty much it. Okay, I mean, we could buy a thing and just run it. Screw it. How much? We have 177. We'll just buy enough and do a breach then. Oh, no. We have... How much do we have? 177. You should run the Headhunter on your build, I guess. Is Ingenuity not good on your build? No, I mean, Ingenuity is good, but my thing is obviously I need the belt for strength and reses right now. So obviously if we drop that, I would have to pick the reses and strength up somewhere else. And then we could run Ingenuity and it would give us more damage, but it's just like, you know, it'd be a lot of gear swapping. And we would have to look at, you know, the gear and try to like buy way higher reses and get the strength and on the rings or something. And it's just a lot of just swapping the gear up, which I'd, or, you know, just say another 100, 200k, 1000 DPS, just say like, I don't know if it's worth it right now. Well, what we're running on rings right now is I'm running accuracy. So trying to get lightning damage, increased lightning damage, accuracy, intelligence, reses is just insane, right? Because we need double intelligence already. So it's like trying to get that all on one ring is pretty much impossible. And then we need an unset ring just to run, obviously, emergency reload, which if we took that out, an Ingenuity would actually not give the damage back. So we'd be losing damage. So if we try to get a ring with just reses and stuff and not worry about an unset. So it's like, rather just kind of keep what we have in that regard. Yeah, rings. I mean, I haven't seen like an insane ring so far in the market. Like, you know, like trying to get lightning damage increased and accuracy is hard, and then trying to throw in wow, rip. Then trying to throw in like, you know, for example, intelligence or reses on it it's expensive. You know, you're gonna be spending 5-10 divines, you know, for a good rolled ring. It's just like, there's so much money. And then it's like, you know, if you want to throw Ingenuity on too, it's gonna cost a lot, right? Like, you're probably gonna double the cost of the build just to get 2 good rings. And I don't think really the damage is that much, like, insane anymore with Ingenuity, obviously, because I mean, it's not, you know, 80%, it's 30. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, eh. So like we're gonna be doubling our DPS or something, you know. And then it's also like, just say you want to run 2 breach rings, right, which are best in slot. You drop emergency reload, you're losing 45% damage. Like, are you technically gonna pick that up? Are you not gonna pick that up? You know, like, it's like a lot of like ifs and stuff. 1 second in breach. I spent 30 divs on gear, max reses, movement speed, kind of decent damage, but feels so good now. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if you have the money, I think it's definitely worth it, but like, I just don't want to spend everything, right? I only have like 13 or whatever it is, 11 divs. So it's like, I'd much rather just keep what we have, right? Oh, I forgot I wanted to ramp up, but whatever. Let's see what not ramping up feels like. Same damage. We kind of choked a little bit on some stuff here, but we got through it. Come on, hands of wisdom in action. Nope. 2 of this horrible, horrible stuff. Just do. I mean, should we? I mean, we weren't getting hit up when they were 8, right? And this is a bad roll. Like, I think if anything, we just sell it for 7. I don't think we try to get 8. Like, it was like, I mean, 7. We could maybe shoot for 8, but like, we already had it for 8 and we weren't getting it up, and it's only 1 div. Like, I doubt we're not going to get 9, obviously. So like, I just think we sell for 8. Take a 1 div hit. Let's get it out of here. Tier 5 items, yeah. Just making sure this doesn't suffer anything. Nope, this doesn't suffer anything. Oh well, it's because like it's a min-max roll probably, or close to it. Yeah, I mean, do I care? Not really. Fire damage, lightning res, disgusting. Where do I have this set up? There we go. Okay. That's just annoying. It's really annoying and disgusting. Okay, back to mapping for a little bit. Yeah, the meta builds definitely good rings plus ingenuity max plus 2k damage. I traded 20 quality items straight for a week and got 20 divs. Yeah. You on League or Standard? I am on League. I'm on League. Go to this map. We have one. I mean, temp chains, shrine. I mean, sure. We just got to worry about deal with temp change this map. Isn't there something that's like immune to slows? Hold on. Do I have that? Oh, I forgot I have this one. I don't think this one sells for anything though. I mean, 30 something. Not bad. Okay. Let's see if this works. Do I think it's gonna work? Not really, but we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. That's where somebody said something about like doing something, a charm, and you could get like some chains removed or something, but I can't remember what it was. Let's deal with it. I know you can die and then it'll be removed, but I also don't want that to happen, right? Choo. The heck was that? So we have Arbiter T4, we have Breach T4. I think Ritual's one off to being T4. I can look real quick. Yeah, Ritual is actually T4. So T4, good there. We would need well, actually Expedition, and then Delirium. And then everything's T4'd out, but the Delirium's kind of annoying to do. Plus, I don't even know if Delirium's actually good for money making to run some Lacums. And then Expedition, I feel like it's just luck. Can't really just do it real quick. Which I feel like Expedition, in my opinion, kind of needs a rework. I don't like how it's just RNG to find the boss. Like, just go to a map, hopefully he's there. I don't know, I just kind of like that. I don't want a more of like deterministic way of finding him. Time change is so annoying. I'm so slowed. I mean, speed shrine helps a bit. I have all the shrine buffs in the world right now, bro. Oh, dude, don't. Alright, we're done with the map. Mm. I see something. I have this on a little bit. Okay. Put a heap on over here. So, like I said in the beginning of the stream, I do have family coming over, so whenever they get here, I'm just gonna have the end stream. So, but like I said, we'll be back tomorrow with streams and probably back on regular schedule of like 12 p.m. East every day. Now that I have the PC fix and stuff like that. I'm building your crossbow build. I have Galvanic Shards with Martial Tempo, and sure Shock Burst contains it as well, but it says I can't equip two. Yes, so what you're gonna do, Woody, is you're just gonna gem swap it. So obviously we're not gonna use Shock Burst while mapping, so we throw Martial Tempo in Galvanic while mapping, and then once we go to like do any type of bossing, we'll just swap it into Shock Burst rounds. That's all we do. It's just Martial Tempo is really nice for mapping, and obviously it's insanely good for bossing because of the attacks per second, and then, you know, Fresh Clip also plays off of like bolts reload in the past 6 seconds, so makes us shoot more bolts, etc. Reloads more in that past 6 seconds, so it's really good for both. This is why we just jump swap. Do 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 do. We got a dude up there, and then another dude somewhere down here. Okay, let's go down there and kill him, and then we get to the next one up. We're getting close to the Pinnacle boss, or not Pinnacle. Well, I don't think Citadels are Pinnacle bosses. At least I don't consider them Pinnacle bosses. I don't think they are either. They're just bosses. Do do do. It's all the way down here. Should hit a waypoint. Just went down to him. What a wasting so much time. There we are. Do I want to hit anything on these? I don't think so. Also, what are the Omens of Whittling going for right now? I would just sell them. Forgot, it's so weird. They don't pull from the thing. You actually have to like get them. So weird. Oh, 378. Sheesh. Gate Lost, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome, welcome. Much love, brother. If you have any questions, free to ask away, man. So 378, and then how much for how many divines? 2. Now, what are divines going for right now? 1 for 131. Okay, so it's better to sell for exalts. Has anyone been keeping up with Omens of Whittling? Like, is that the highest they've been in a while, or you guys think I should like hold off and then, you know, sell them maybe like later tonight. See if they hit 400. Exclamation point build. Gate. There we go. Wait for them to blow up so we can get the exalt door. Any ideas what to do with the rotten satchel charges? I defeated the special map boss. Now what? Are you on the one unique map, Maddie? Like the pirate ship one? Is that the one you're on? Yeah. So in the middle of the map, I don't know if you explored it or not, but there's going to be like a green aura of like swirling, I think like skulls or something, or souls. And you just go in your inventory once you go to that area and you actually like right click the satchel charges and you'll place them in that. And then you'll blow them up and they'll reveal like a bunch of gold. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yep. Okay, so let's see. How do we want to path here? We can go here, here, and here. Now would that be easier? So that's 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. It's the same thing. It's not like we're really doing anything here. Yeah. And then we can just go into that, into that, and then wherever that goes after. Probably into that, and then we should be close. So. I was going to take it to a different map with Excavated Sites quest. Gotcha, man. It's about to blow up a different map. That's crazy. Okay. Now let's see if we can find this boss. This would be sometimes annoying to find. Wish it just showed you bosses, I'll be honest. Sweet Shrine? No Sweet Shrine, unfortunately. I don't know if he's on the mill or not. This kind of looks like where he would be spawning at, but yeah, I think it's gonna lead there. Try to search down here a little bit, see what happens. Bum 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 bum. I don't remember where he spawns. I know there's designated spawn points for him, I think, but I just don't know where the paths are at. Can't really remember it off the top of my head. Hey, there he is. Okay, you guys can get out of here. Bum 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 bum. Cool. Sure. Comes throwing up his backs after now and then. So mark him, run all the way around. And he's dead. Nice. Give me one sec, guys. I'm actually gonna get a bottle of water because I got nothing to drink here and I'm pretty thirsty. Just give me like 1 minute. Alrighty, I'm back. Guess we can sell these, huh? Zane Good. Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome, welcome, brother. Much love. One tap and everything? Heck yeah, dude. Love to hear it, man. Alright, that's what I got is this thing. This thing's horrible. Let's continue forward. Forward march. Sure. Can't wait to get that other character that I'm leveling online. Should be very fast while mapping. In theory, in theory. Obviously I haven't tried it, but in theory. I'll just throw this down, why not? There we go. On to the next. On to the next. Calm down. Get one more ritual after this, and then the boss. Yeah. That's all rares are done. We have one more ritual, and then yeah, this. My ritual luck sucks, but there was a purple omen I passed on because I didn't know it was worth 587x. That's insane. Did you not price check it at all with the price checker? You're not running the any third-party apps to do that? Alright, dog. Next. Yeah, nothing good. Doesn't go for anything, right? Ah, okay. Too lazy? Why do you think I asked you to piece check? That's insane. Well, look what happens. You're missing currency, so could install it and just press one button to look to make sure you're not missing anything. But instead you missed out on so much money. Why? Because You didn't want to just install the app. Alright, we're out of here. We all know you're on the Jonathan client, Ellie. Okay. You're on journalist mode. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. I mean, let's just go straight to the boss, right? It's a bunch of killing the rares. Bum, bum, bum. Where's the boss at? I think it's either top left or top right. I just want to believe he's top right. Yep. Yay, standing the shotgun gun the whole time. Fantastic. Okay, we're out of here. Alright, we're getting close, we're getting close. So we have to do this one into this one, probably into the tower, down into that, into that. Okay. We're almost there, almost to the Citadel, just a few more maps. And just a few more maps away. Second Paradise got me 80 to 84. Sheesh. Paradise is treating you right there, Casey. Alright, that's way too much fire.
That was almost a challenge.
Bum 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 bum. Explosive on death effects. Floating bodies, fantastic. Okay, right thing, there we go. Like 3 maps in and can almost use my level 20 skills. Lol. Speed leveling's insane, huh? Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum. Speech run. Why is speech run so good, man? I don't know if I ever got that one. Oh yeah, always do crits then I got that one. Speech run's so good, man. So good.
Proof of my prowess.
Might as well just straight, what do you call it? Straight shot across to the boss. Get that done. Then we have the tower, and I think one more map to do, and then we get the Citadel. Boom, boom. There we go. Ba-da-da-dum, dum, dum. We'll take the essence from it. Actually, not bad. Too bad you can't upgrade your essences. That's the one thing I really liked about POE 1 was the fact that you could like literally combine your essences and upgrade them to higher tiers. I don't know why that's not a thing in POE 2. Unless it is, and I'm just like not using it.
Clean kill.
Which it could be a thing. Bum, bum. Alright, we gotta find the boss. Should be here, I think. Yep. There we go, there we go. You can corrupt them to try and make them greater. Yeah, but POE 1 you were just able to like combine them, which I don't know why they never like put back in. Like you could just like on your essence tab it'd be combine and you could just click on them, it would go to like, you know, the higher tiers versions.
Now it's all
Which obviously in POE 1 you could also corrupt them, right? But I'm just saying like your lower tier versions, obviously I feel like you have to say 10 of them. You should be able to combine it into a greater essence. Alright, so that's done. We have the tower to do, and then the tower will lead into this. And then we get Citadel. We want like a 4 map here. What is this? Enfeeble is just, I mean, this should be fine. Yeah, I just don't know why you can't do that, nerd. It's interesting to me. There has to be a reason why they don't have it. Maybe it's because POE 1 has more tiers of essences, like, you know, you have lesser and then, you know, et cetera, like it's just not one tier, the greater. There's a little bit more of them, like essences for level like 10 to 20, then 20 to 40, then 40 to 60, you know, like, so maybe that's why that they have that. But yeah, I still feel like it should still be in the game. Doesn't really make sense why it's not. I'll take the Endgame orb. Full speed fine. Now we can just like run through all this now, literally. The stack sizes need to be larger also. Yeah, I can see that for sure. Definitely kind of smaller now for sure. What level are you? Right now I'm 91. Mind and body, don't really care about those. Do. Bum 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 bum. Gonna kill this guy with our thing, literally. I didn't have to swap over. Just killed him right there with our shock burst rounds, or our galvanic, I mean. Alright, blooming, I'm just gonna throw in, sure, it's just random blue map, and then we got the Citadel after. Alright. Are Citadels harder to find, or is it just me? I still can't see the beacon, and I have done a bit of the endgame. So the best way that I can say to find Citadels that I've found, and many people do, is just go in a straight line. Unfortunate. It seems to work the best if you just go into a straight line. If you like kind of like try to explore like one side and go back to the other side, it doesn't really populate as much. Whereas if you go through the straight line, it seems to just, what is going on right now? Like, it seems to just give you more Citadels for whatever reason. So I would just go in one like straight line and just see how that feels. Like, what am I like hitting explosive mines? Like, what's the deal here? Am I walking into on death effects? Maybe, I don't know. It's those things, whatever that is. No, I'll take an artificer robe. We don't have that many of them anymore. Alright, there we go. There we go, there we go. Do 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 do. Alright. Okay, that just filled out rare and it didn't drop the essence. Interesting. Do 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 do. Alright, after this we got the Citadel. How about? Alrighty, so Citadel time. Alright, so obviously we want to have one decent wasteland drop chance. Some better recovery. I mean, honestly, this one isn't bad at all. I want a weakness. That's totally fine with me. 95. Yeah, let's go do it. What's this map? Fantastic.
It starts with a tingle. The screaming that
I'll take it, I guess. See what it looks like after. I forgot to, what do you call this actually, but still emotions this. There's some, you know, delirium on it, but whatever. I don't even think we would have got to anyways, because I think you have to be over 200% to have a good chance of getting it. And we were only 95 on this, so even adding another 90% or whatever it is, 95%, we wouldn't have hit it, so. Alright, let's back off for a second, because I don't know what on is this thing. There we go. The amount of burning ground here is actually insane. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, gotta wait for this to go off.
a word is all.
There we go, there we go. Let's look real quick. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Refresh, nothing. Yeah, this doesn't, you go for anything? Nope, 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 nope. We can't refresh again, unfortunate. I don't know if you're using the infused weapon node. Do you know if quality in the skill panel can be improved? It's supposed to have improvement, but I don't know how to do it. If you're talking about the infused weapon with the additional quality and stuff like that, this goes for any weapon skill that you're going to get, or any skill for that matter off of an ascendancy. They've said it in an interview that they were asked about it, like question about like why you can't throw quality on skills, and they said something that the way that the coding works, they have to have quality there, or like it messes up or something like that, but you're not supposed to quality the skill. So I don't think you can put gem cutters on it. I do think there might be some way later down the line that they'll introduce, like, you know, additional quality that you can get off gears, etc., that can be applied to all your skills. That way you can get quality on it, but I think for the time being you can't just throw gem cutters on it unless they change that, but that's the information that I have. Man, what's up, dude? Yeah, we've been going through trying to fix the PC, but we got it fixed up and stuff like that. So I haven't been streaming the last few days. I've been trying to figure out what's going on with it, but I'm pretty sure I fixed it. Okay, do your thing, do your thing. Don't you go ahead and do the thing, do the thing. Okay, I think he's in this. Yep. Using the big swing, bing, wing, wing. So go ahead and hurry up and do that to him, do that to him. Just gonna kill him. Go. I'm loving a character right now, Ben. It's just, we got two of them anyways. Hell yeah. I haven't managed to get it into maps. I was leveling it yesterday, but obviously my computer was like blue screening and stuff, so I was like, okay, something's definitely wrong here. Let me figure out what's going on. I don't even think we can get back there. I don't think anything's going to be rolled good here anyways. It's whatever. So I fixed it yesterday, but what I'm going for is a Deadeye. And instead of going like Storm Spear or Wind Serpent, like what I've seen everybody combo with, or Lightning Spear, I mean, to like, you know, clear efficiently, what I want to do is I want to do Whirling Slash for clearing, because I've seen that you can get a pretty cracked and move speed wise, and it's like a lot quicker than Lightning Spear. And then I want to pair that with like Wind Serpent with Frenzy Stacking with Deadeye to just one-shot bosses. So that's what I'm thinking, and the character I'm currently leveling. And I'm hoping to get it ready to go into maps by tomorrow, so this way I can stream a little bit, but we'll see what happens, obviously. Just like I said, I played it last night for like 2 hours or something like that, an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm in at Croax. It's just I haven't got it to, like, you know, endgame yet. Max mana, fire resist, increased evasion, I mean dog, and double dog. Want to try a 4-tower map with me? What do you mean by 4-tower map, Casey? Can anyone here help price check? I got some rings, but there's none up on the market. I can take a look at it. What do you call it, Pamak? If you want to just switch for me in game with them, I can go, like, just give you my opinion on what I think I would pay for it. I was thinking about it, Ben, but I don't know. I just didn't know. Like I said yesterday, I didn't start leveling it, and then my PC was still messed up, right? So like today, I could have streamed it for sure, but I was just like, I don't know if you guys would like to see that, and I don't exactly know how I'm gonna be, like, long I'm gonna be streaming for it, because I do have family coming over soon, and stuff like that. So I was just like, you know, maybe I'll just stream the crossbow a little bit and just try to get it into maps and stuff, you know. But I mean, I could easily flip over to it now and run it. It's not like I can't. Okay, so let me look at the ring. So you have Fractured Lightning Res, which is, I mean, decent. I think you'd probably want to have Fractured, like, something else on there. But I mean, overall, it doesn't really matter too much. Cold damage is decent. Really good lightning damage roll on there. Accuracy, which is really nice. All attributes isn't bad. 10 it's not bad. Physical damage is mana. I don't think anyone cares about. I mean, yeah, overall it's a good ring. Kind of sucks you don't have like a higher rolled on attributes, or simply like flat int or something like that rolled onto it. But I mean, it's decent overall. It is really nice rolled lightning damage. I mean, I don't know. I think I'd pay what, like 4 or 5 divs for this? With the lightning res? Yeah, I would say probably like 4 divs, 5 divs. What do you guys think? What would you guys pay for this ring? What do you think is a good fair price? Or 5 divs max? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Ben. Yeah, that, or just simply increase percent like lightning damage would also be really cracked. Alright, we got that done. I don't know, maybe we'll just do a breach. I mean, just spend another, like, you know, buy another breach if we roll anything. I mean, I'm not really too sure. Yeah, but what do you mean by a like buffed by 4 towers? Sure, Casey. I mean, I'm down to run it. We can see what happens. I mean, hit me up with an invite. Yeah, no problem, Pamak. I see that it has a line in the description where it improves the explosion radius, but it doesn't accept the Gem Cutter's Prism. Yeah. Like I said, they said that I think there's something with the coding, and like if they remove that, the scale wouldn't work correctly. Like that goes for any like ascendancy skill they add. But I did think that they said something about potentially adding ways in to get quality without like gem cutters, using gem cutter prisons. Obviously you have, like, you know, the Gemling Legionnaire, whatever it's called, whatever that ascendancy, but you know, you can use that with like a different ascendancy. But I would assume later on there'll be, you know, items in that are like 20% to all quality, you know, it's like all skill gems or something on like a unique. But I don't think we have anything like that in the game. So maybe once something like that comes around, you'll be able to get quality on your, like, you know, ascendancy skills. But yeah, for right now you can't. It's open, I bet. I just want to say thank you for your amazing Huntress Amazon Lightning build. I'm now level 88 and it's kicking. Thank you. Hey, Senna, glad you're enjoying it. And yeah, I always love to hear from you guys, and you guys enjoying the builds and stuff like that. Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, I can kill the end, the boss. That isn't an issue. I just hope that my squishiness doesn't get me one tap killed, you know? There's a breach on me if you want to do it. Can't like get close to him, bro. Stupid on explosion dust. There we go. You can pop it anytime. Got a slum rare over here. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I feel that. I'm gonna pop the breach, I guess. We'll see what happens if you're ready. You can pick up things. Yeah, I mean, we can figure it out at the end. I mean, I'm not really too worried. I mean, if something obviously drops, it's worth like, you know, multiple divines or something. We can then just split it. But I mean, I'm not really too worried about the drops right now. Got a decent amount of divines, so I'm pretty content. Obviously, nowhere near on the Jonathan client that Ellie is, but thank you. Just a second, we get in there. Need to dodge out of the AOEs that are on our face. Yeah, unfortunate. Got cooked. As they say. Oh, actually, you know what? It's not a bad thing that I died. Hold on, I need to actually get to my ammo though. There we go. Okay. It wasn't actually bad that I died. I managed to get the front a little bit. Alright. You can pick everything up if you want. I mean, this is just like, you know, splinters and jeweler's orbs and stuff. I don't think anything really insane drop. There's so many rares on this map though, holy. Okay, well, let me not die by gas balls following me. So do you, rip. Do you want to kill all the rares, or do you just want to go to the boss? Hold on. I got texted, 1 second. But I'll die here. Alright. I mean, yeah, we can go for the boss. I mean, like I said, it's a lot of rares to kill. It's like another like 15 rares. My only thing is like running a map like this, obviously, you know, you run into one rare that's like cracked and you get one-shotted. That's my only thing about running maps that are super juiced. Especially since we're not super duper tanky. Like, we have enough, but definitely, yeah, running juice stuff like this is not guaranteed. Yeah, like that right there. I mean, I got like one tap because our thing went away. Oh, GG. Do a smithy build? I feel like there's nothing like too insane about smith though. Every build I see for smith is like kind of the same. Plus, I kind of want to do like just a as big zoom build, or try to go, you know, zoom style. But I feel like smith you can't really do that. Like I have yet to see any build done on smith that can zoom.
First you don't succeed.
Like I don't even know if that's possible for that. You know. That's fine. I mean, do you have footage or anything that I could look at of somebody zooming with Leap Slam that's like going through maps? Because the stuff that I see, it's very slow. Like, looks like you're on temp change style clearing. Doesn't look really zoom style. Is that dead yet? I hate that little area right there. Yeah, I've seen like I've seen videos of people saying like, oh, screen wide cleared, Smith Java, whatever you want to call it, but it still just looks so slow. It's like they're like temp change slamming and it takes them like 4 seconds to hit the ground. Even if they have screen wide clear. Whereas the stuff I've seen like on Deadeye or anything, Huntress like clearing with like Whirling Slash, it's like they're literally zooming around the whole screen within like 0.2 seconds. I mean, send me a footage, man. I'd love to see it then, man. Like I said, I haven't seen any really cool, like, Smith builds yet. No, I feel like Casey. I mean, like I said, this this build that currently we're running is, you know, pretty squishy. It's not like, you know, we have 1000 ES, you know, and all this other stuff, right? So that's like just one thing, you know. Okay. Wait for this to come down. I'm just gonna kill him. There we go. Got you. We got a diamond, maybe. I'm gonna roll something there.
Take that.
But yeah, Ben, if you can get like some footage or something or clip it, I'd love to see it, man.
Put me feet.
What's the point in spamming ball lightning? So the reason why we do that is because on our back bar we run a wand with chance to shock and crit chance, and then we throw on effigy of cruelty. This will allow our spell like critical hits to give us critical weakness or apply the stacks of critical weakness, obviously, and that just gives us so much more crit chance overall to the build. So that's why we run ball lightning. That's our main applicator of applying shock, and since you know it has 750% more chance to shock, there's really no reason never like to run this. Never not to run this, I should say. It just is such a quick applicator of shock that we can throw out 1 to 2, they're shocked, be good to go, 100% magnitude on them, much more damage. And then we just run Orbit Storms as well, both on weapon set 2 for these spells. So this way, you know, we can throw it down, there are max stacks of critical weakness, shocked, and then, you know, we get all that good damage without like sacrificing anything on the tree for our main setup. Not gonna lie, dope DPS, but playing another class with Sork weapon for me would be boring. Would be same boring Sork. What do you mean, Doko? Any spear builds? I'm currently working on a Deadeye spear build with Whirling Slash and then Wind Serpent Spear for bossing. But I'm leveling that character and stuff like that, so it's not like done, right? So it'll be a few days probably before anything comes out. It's good enough to clear screen. The boss damage is not as much, but it's still okay considering the tankiness. I'll post in general after compressing 1,000 times to fit the 10 megabyte. Yeah, I hate that, dude. I hate that, man. Unfortunate, Casey. Well, we don't run Huntress with wand. We run that just to apply the shock, and then we go over to a crossbow. I mean, there's thousands of spear builds out there, Doko. That's spear Huntress or spear Deadeye is meta right now. That's what everybody's running. So I mean, yeah, you can easily just go on and find a bunch of those. Like I said, the one I'm running and making is a spear build, but I'm trying to do stuff a little bit differently. Instead of running like lightning spear, wind serpent, right? Or like lightning spear, glacial lance, because everyone uses lightning spear for clear. I'm trying to get rid of lightning spear and use the rolling slash, and trying to get like a zoom style with that. So obviously it's going to be a spear build, but I'm trying to make it different because I haven't really seen people combine those two skills into one. So that's what I'm currently trying to do. Okay, I mean, we could run it again, but like, I don't know, maybe we'll just map a little bit, I guess. I mean, I don't really know. We try to get over here, maybe. Does this connect? This doesn't connect. And yeah, so like I said, we're trying to do whirlwind, is what we're currently trying to do. Not whirling slash, I think it's whirlwind or something, whatever it's called, for clear. And then we're gonna do wind serpent for bossing, but I'm leveling the character up and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know, we could go over here and then just like try to path to it, but it might just be quicker to do like this map or something. I mean, where do we want to actually just go for? Yeah. We're gonna try to cook it like I said. Let's we have an Antenna Paradise here, good for leveling. We can do that. I guess we go up here and just hit it a little bit. Hit this into this into this into that. So yeah, that should be coming out. Like I said, hopefully soon. I'm trying to shoot by like Saturday or something, but we'll see what happens, you know. So 16 cent small ring. I don't think really goes for anything. Yeah. Might as well just keep it at that point. Maybe we'll need it, who knows. We have a Twilight Reliquary Key. How much does this go for? 10. I mean, at that point, might as well use it, right?
How can I help?
Yeah, 12. We'll just use it, I guess, at that point. We'll have to do that this map actually. Boom, 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 boom.
You there, local, come. Mana.
Bum ba da ba dum. Dum 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 dum.
More coming out of the water.
Go up here and kill this guy. But yeah, I mean, like I said, when I was looking for a different build, I was trying to look at stuff like off meta, but I obviously wanted to do something with Huntress or Spear or something. I kind of want to do Spear stuff. There's really not too much you can do that's like off meta. It's like, oh yeah, this has really been done before. You know what I'm saying? Like Spear's kind of been looked at heavily, but doing Whirling Slash or whatever it's called, Whirlwind, and then running Wind Serpent Spear, I haven't actually seen anyone do that combo yet. So I don't know if it's possible. We'll see. Because I know with Whirling Slash, you want to stack, I think, attack speed basically, just to be able to clear quickly. Because I think attack speed correlates to basically move speed, so you can just keep launching yourself forward, and then just run AOE on it and stuff like that. And then until you can get to a point where it's enough damage to clear with it, and then you can just keep zooming around the map. So we'll have to see if we can make it work and stuff like that. But it should be a fun build regardless. Alright, where's the last rare item? I like, has to be up top, I guess, right? Like, am I like kind of stupid right now? Like, kill all rare monsters. Where's the last rare monster? I don't even see it on the map. Oh, there it is. And there it is, all the way up here. There we go. There we go. Okay, so then yeah, we need to do this map next. Actually, we want to do the Relic ARPG, don't we? Yeah, let's do that real quick. See what we get out of it, I guess. I have no clue if we'll get anything good out of it. I don't think we will, but I guess you never know. Here we go. Twilight Order Chest Relic Vault. Well, actually, you know what? This isn't bad. I think actually, yeah, I mean, that's not bad, actually.
A home away from home.
So, let's see. 10. I mean, yeah, max life could have been a higher roll on here. How much does this go for? Nothing, but I think corrupting this actually can go for a decent amount, no? Unfortunate. That 9 was maybe higher. It wouldn't be bad, but yeah, I mean. I'll throw it for one div just because it's a foil. We'll see what happens. Go ahead and throw this stuff away as well. Yeah, right, Suna. Not move to spin to win lifestyle? What do you mean, Rishu? You're talking about with like Rolling Slash? What do you mean? That's horrible. I think I missed something. Did we get a huge corrupted mod on it? So what we got on this one, Maddie, is my goodness. We got the 10% to 9%. But the reason why I threw it up for a div is because it's just the foil. You know, like the special color, whatever you want to call it. So like, I don't know. I don't exactly know how the foils are going for since it doesn't search for foil. So I'd have to go on the site and search for it. But I figure, I mean, if these are going for just say 30x, it'd be in foil and stuff like that. Maybe you'll get a 2 divine, right, with the corrupted thing. But I mean, probably not, but we'll just see what happens, I guess. YouTube is full of whirlwind builds. I don't know if they're full of it. I mean, I've seen like 3 or 4 videos on it, but like I said, for bossing, the videos I've seen are just people using whirlwind. I haven't not seen anyone do like frenzy stacking with wind serpent, right? And obviously, it's like, okay, if I don't use whirlwind, I could do just a lightning spear, but that's already been done a billion times. So it's like for spear, I feel like it's kind of hard to do anything different. I could do like whirling slash, whatever, glacial lance. I could do that. That is probably 2 skills that haven't really been paired at all, like ever. But I mean, like I said, we'll be testing glacial lance, wind serpent spear. But I feel like comparing lightning spear to whirling slash, I think whirling slash hasn't been done as much as lightning spear has. Especially comboing it with like wind serpent or glacial lance. But I mean, if you have something in mind, Rishu, that is like different, please let me know. Like I said, I looked and I mean, everything was just like lightning spear, wind serpent, lightning spear, glacial, lightning spear, wind serpent, or, you know, whirling slash for clearing and like 3 million damage for bossing, and that's like it, you know. And they just use whirling slash. It's like, I was like, well, how can I potentially do something? Because I do want to do something with spear, you know, that's like semi-different or as different as I can get, without actually doing horrible bossing DPS and being like, you know, a meme build. So my conclusion was whirling slash and then like glacial bolt or whatever it is, glacial lance, I mean, or, you know, one serpent spear, like comboing them together. Yeah, I've seen that too, Arctic. So I mean, I don't know if you really even need to be ignite based, because all we're going to use them for is clearing. So if we're doing, you know, deepest tower with like crit base, I think we should be able to just stack damage and just have enough for clearing, because we don't need it for bossing. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's possible to run both of them together, because I don't know exactly how different the trees are for, you know, one or the other, but we don't need to have a crap ton of damage. We only need to have the minimum to clear. So, like I said, we'll see what happens, but I think it should, in theory, be plausible. But yeah, I mean, I just couldn't come up with something different, like, besides that. Like, I don't, you know, unless I do something meme build, but it's like, I kind of want to do something that's really good. Not just like, it's good for clearing, but you do 100k boss DPS, or you do, you know, 30 million boss DPS, but horrible for clearing, you know? Kind of want to try to do both. And then I was looking at like dot-based builds, but like, I don't exactly know. Obviously you could do like Blood Mage, but I feel like that's already been done as well. And obviously, could maybe try it and change it up a bit, but I don't want to just copy 1-to-1, like, you know, so. Because I'd like to try to do something different, you know, whether that be like tweaking it and doing it different enough. But I just don't know if that's possible. And then I was looking into doing that on Huntress, but I think the stuff that the Blood Mage essentially gives, you just can't get anywhere else to do that much damage. I don't think that's possible. But I mean, I could give another look into it, right? But it still doesn't hurt to have a Deadeye leveled up, I feel like. So. In theory, charge stacking should work with expos too, right? Not really, I don't think. Because it's a bow thing. I don't think, not a bow thing, but I don't know if charges would actually benefit at all. Because we don't, the only skill that it would work with, if it did work, would be Plasma Burst, whatever it is, Plasma Blast. Because you need like a big skill, right, that does a lot of damage to really Frenzy Charge like that. So that's like the only thing that in theory, if it did work, would have any type of benefit. But I don't think what do you call it? I don't think it works with the crossbows. Yeah, that's how I kind of feel right now. Okay, see, there's some stuff. Love this game, but loot drops suck. I can't even run it too well. So I made good builds by buying, just paying real money. I have paid $300 within season 1 and season 2. I mean, hey man, it's your money. You can do what you want with it, you know. Put your build on Discord? Alright, I'll take a look, Ben. Yeah, Arctic. Like I said, I can look into it to see if you can do like that bleed, you know, kind of like Blood Mage thing with Huntress, but I know the thing with Blood Mage is like the elemental damage or something applies to magnitude is like a big part of it, so like I just don't know if the damage would ever be there. But they all say Ben, imagine. Alright. That's completed. Well, Rishu, you gotta keep in mind too, this is early access, right? So like, the game probably won't get good for another year. Right? Like, you gotta give them time to get everything out, right? So like, I don't expect this game to be anywhere near POE levels for probably a year or two. Like POE 1 levels. It's like saying like, you know, I don't see myself playing the game, you know, just say like, well, the game's horrible, I'm not playing it, right? Like, you just gotta give it time. Like, you're gonna be back for sure once the game like actually releases with all classes in the last 3 acts and they get really good seasons going and a lot of it, you know, like it'll be like one of the best or probably the best ARPG on the market. Why is this? Is it because it's like min-maxable? But it's like, I don't know. It's, I mean, I don't know about that ratio. I mean, I don't. Oh, I see what you're saying, ratio. Yeah. I can see that. When you see more meta builds, it's slow early, but I kind of like the late game. Yeah, I see that. Did 5 years for most that called super good. Yeah, I mean, it's just a building thing, you know, like obviously they're trying a lot of new stuff with this. Let's see, resistance, it should be fine. They're trying a lot of new stuff with this, so it's like it's hard to you know, get everything right at the first pass through, right? Like, you're not obviously gonna have everything perfect. So it'll be just tweaking over time, them changing stuff. I mean, like I said, we have so many league mechanics, skills, you know, ascendancies, subclasses, whatever you want to call it, you know, that's not in the game. Uniques, like weapon types. And then that's when the new leagues are also going to come introduce new stuff, like Give it a year or two. If it still isn't where people think it should be in, then yeah, it's gonna be dead.
Need mana.
Or an afterthought, so it's really undertuned. Yeah, I do think as well. It's weird because, like, I don't know. So my thing is, obviously, you want to keep a power fantasy in these games. So I just don't understand the like thing of, let's make this game hard. Let's nerf all these builds, and then, you know, try to keep them under a certain amount of damage. It seems weird because it's like, just let the players have the power fantasy. Like, if a build is over-tuned, then just nerf it, and then, you know, like, every season just kind of do what you did in POE 1. Like, if there's 4 skills that everyone's using, nerf those 4 skills, buff the other skills that aren't being used. So those way, you know, those other skills are going to be like meta that season. Then, you know, 2-3 months go by, you nerf those skills and you buff the other skills. You know, like, you just keep rotating, so there's always new meta skills every season. But I do think they might go a little too hard on nerfing though. Like, when they nerf, they don't just nerf it like, oh, let's just drop it by 20% damage. It's like, let's nerf it by 20% damage, then we'll nerf, you know, the like one unique that it was really helping it by 50%, and then we'll also nerf the, you know, like, element that it was inflicting by 20%, and that's why it's like, okay, well, the skill is completely dead. Like, you literally nerfed it 3 times basically. You know, I think they go a little too hard. It's hard to really regulate that, Maddie, honestly. There's new sites every day popping up, and, you know, new sellers selling stuff, so it's like, you know, it's like a 3-headed hydra. You cut 1 head off and there's 2 more that grow back. It's hard to really get everything and regulate it. Yep. They didn't start from scratch. They have 10 years experience in POE 1. Yes, but you also got to understand this is early access, right? So like, this is not even full release. They're missing half the classes. They're missing a crap ton of skills. They're missing multiple league mechanics. They're missing, you know, like, and I think it's a little too hard to like judge them right now. Like, wait till the game comes out of early access and then judge. That's why I find it so weird when people play an early access game. They're like, this game's dog dead, ain't ever gonna get better. So that's what early access is for, though, to find out all the bad things about a game and then try to work through them so when release hits, none of those issues are there. Druid looks really cool. Exactly, Maddie. Like, if the game releases, right, and it's still like, okay, there's all these issues, you know, campaigns people don't like, it's taking too long, or whatever you want to call it, right? Like, no good loot drops, all this stuff. Just say within the next 8 months they want to have a release, right? 8 months the game releases with all the stuff. If it's still there, then yeah, you guys 100% are, you know, you're correct in what you're saying, right? Like, yeah, I'm really worried about the game. But I mean, right now they're just trying to get the classes and stuff out, so like, I don't really think they're worrying about balancing too much in terms of you know, it's hard to do 6 things at once is what I'm trying to get at when 90% of the game or 50% of the game is missing. I mean, oh, we gotta kill Arbiter so I gotta go down here. I went back down there, honestly. Is there a checkpoint here? Yeah, let's just hit this checkpoint and go kill him. Early access, technically beta. Just call it early access to get some funding and a larger data pool they could do in-house. Yeah, pretty much, honestly. We're all just like beta testers of the game. With 0.1 to now 0.2, they know what makes people most happy, and now absolute worst. How they will moderate, I guess, with new seasons for a year and get perfect balance. I mean, I don't know, in my like eyes, it's definitely hard to do balancing and loot drop tweaking and having really good seasons, just say, and like, you know, new mechanics and all that. and then trying to make sure the new classes are good and all the skill animations for those are good, and then introduce the new weapon types and the new passive stuff on the tree. It's like, it's definitely a lot, right? So like I said, if we gotta go back and kill this guy. If it is still prevalent when the game fully releases, then yeah, I mean, you guys can say whatever you want, because you're gonna 100% be right, but I think definitely got to give him a little time to cook, right? Thanks, Rishu. I mean, I don't know. I just kind of hate judging games based on like the first, you know, like if it's early access, I really hate judging them. It's like the same thing with Steam. I hate people that play an hour of a game and then instantly review it and give it a negative review. It's like, you cannot tell what a game is an hour in, man. Like, that's like reading 1 to 2 pages of a book and saying the book is dog and throwing it away. Like, that's just not how it works. You gotta like get into the meat of it, right? Like, let the game cook a little bit. If it out of early access, there's still everything and all these concerns, then yeah, like, it's dog. You know? Yeah, I'm hopefully, Senna. We'll have to wait and see, right? Like, the one thing I can say is they definitely listen to concerns, and they definitely, like, you know, make changes accordingly, right? It's not like they're ignoring everything that everyone's saying, or not making changes, or trying to, you know, change the game to make the players happy. So that's why I'm, like, also kind of not worried. Because, like, if they weren't doing this, and it's like, yeah, what 0.1 everyone hated was still, you know, like, they did no changes, no nothing. They're not buffing nothing. Like, they didn't change the story, you know, when 0.2 first released, and how everybody was like, bro, like, we're getting one-shotted, and, you know, rares, minions are having more health than they are, and all this stuff was still there. Then it's like, okay, they're not even listening to us. This game's probably dead. But they are. They're making changes. And I can't really say that about any other studio, to be honest. I mean, you know, there's very few studios out there that do what, like, the amount of listening and changes that GGG does. I think it had a lot to do with a lot of too many saying OG people having such short attention spans nowadays, or OD people having a lot of, I mean, yeah, I can see that, Arctic, for sure. The map's completed when you got in here. 2 characters, 190, 188, and I got 1 raw div drop. Lastly, almost 10 div drops for me. I mean, definitely loot's an issue, Senna, for sure. They need to look into whatever is going on there. But I mean, they've already addressed that they are looking into it and making changes, so like, that's what I'm saying, right? It's not like they take, you know, 4 months and they're like, okay guys, we're finally gonna make changes now to your concerns. It's like, you know, we say something, 3-4 weeks go by, bang, there's changes, you know, like major changes. You know, and sometimes it's even quicker, right? Like, we got all the campaign changes and all that stuff that everyone hated while going through the campaigns when 0.2 first release, you know, within what, 2 weeks? Like, they definitely do stuff quick, which I really appreciate. I'm not really seeing anything up here, huh? What are you trying to do, Manny? What are you saying? No, you're good, Arctic. I got what you meant. But I mean, comparing this to like other ARPGs, for example, like Diablo, this is better than Diablo. What else do you have? You have Last Epoch, which I would think right now Last Epoch probably offers more, right? But Last Epoch's obviously, you know, had a lot more time to like change stuff, and so I mean, POE 1, I think POE 1's better, but again, POE 1's been out for a lot longer, so it has a lot more content to it. So it's definitely like top 3 right now, like ARPGs on the market. And if POE 1's obviously number 1, then it's like, you know, very good track record in my opinion, right? Epoch gets boring for most players. It's just easy RPG. Yeah, I mean, that's what I kind of got the vibe with. That's why I didn't really like play too heavily. But it's still a fun ARPG, right? And I do think it has more to offer currently than PoE 2. If you're looking in terms of like, you know, loot dropping, satisfaction, dopamine hits, gameplay, like fast gameplay. But obviously, like I said, it's been out longer, you know, it had more time to fine tune stuff, like they have all their content there. It's not like, oh, they're missing, you know, 30% or 40% of their content. It's not even out in their classes, you know, like that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of hard to compare stuff, right? It's like apple to oranges. It's not really a one-to-one comparison right now. It's not like, okay, yeah, last Epoch launched 3 months before PoE and they're doing a lot of, you know, like it's not the case. Okay, gotta love how you can't do any of these. Nice. When I got a breach ring with 3 stats and 30 plus for 5 divs and sold it for 20 divs, then I realized it was an attribute stacking build. Got messaged later. Unfortunate ratio. My D4 time played is 50 hours. Now PoE 2 is over 750. Yeah, I mean, I think we all can agree D4 is dog, right? Like, it's very hard to make an RPG that's worse than D4 at the current state. I didn't try PoE 1 just because there weren't a lot of concurrent players and stuff. Yeah, PoE 1 was never mainstream. It was like peaked most at like 220 or something, 230, kind of like similar where last Epoch's peaking at. But obviously PoE 2 really broke into the mainstream and, you know, peaked at 600k or whatever it was, 550k on Steam, and then, you know, whatever console was. And that's early access, not even released, you know, and that's paying to get in, not free to play like it's gonna be once it's released. So I definitely think it'll have close to 1 million players concurrent wise on Steam once it actually goes free to play. So it's definitely a lot bigger in scale of like player wise. Where do we want to go with this? Let's go over here, I guess. Yeah, right. D4 is just so bad. You said it was a mirror? Oh, that sucks for you, Shu. Damn. True, Maddie, you're not wrong. Both games are fun, right? Like, that's one thing I think the community in whole needs to just realize, that you can have fun on both ARPGs without trying to trash one, right? Like, there's obviously, it's good to have competition. Because now GGG is like, okay, people like faster stuff. You know, we heard the community, all the streamers, whatever you want to say, right, etc., on last Epoch and why they liked it. We can try to incorporate some of that stuff back into the game, right? So, like, it's good to have competition. But I think trying to, like, say, like, you know, like all these streamers and stuff we're doing, content creators, like, oh, this game's horrible, you know, it's the loot's horrible, they're not, you know, like, this, I don't know what they're doing, blah, 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 whatever they said. I didn't really watch all of it, right? But I've seen, like, the thumbnails and titles and stuff, right? And trying to, like, bash the game and go to another one and then come back is a little weird, in my opinion. Like, obviously you don't do that at a job, right? Like, if you're working for somebody, you don't just say, like, oh, you suck, you're horrible, boss, blah, 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 and then go work for somebody else, and then, you know, you try to go back to them. Like, it's just not, you know, like, it's just weird, in my opinion, to try to, like, do stuff like that. That's why even if I just say don't like a game, I'm not gonna openly be like, yeah, guys, this game sucks, don't go to it, just because, you know, maybe I'll come back and have a different opinion, you know? Like, it's not like your opinions can't change on a game. You will get partner? Oh god, I'm about to die. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to spread positivity, not negativity, mate. I don't like being negative. Unless it deserves to be, like, negative, right? Like, there's a time and place to definitely throw harsh criticism, but I don't think right now we're in that place with this game. They're trying to self-validate their time spent. Oh, I shouldn't have read chat. Yeah, I guess it makes sense, Arctic. Also, we can try Promo Strike with charge stacking, maybe. Promo Strikes do good burst damage on bosses with lower personas, maybe. Maybe. I'll have to look into it. Maybe. Am I a full-time gamer? Yeah, I mean, for the last 3 months or so, I've been playing POE pretty much for a while. I don't exactly know my hours, but I'll say probably within 25 to 3,000 hours so far. Or more in the game. Like 2,500 to 3K, or probably more. It's just, obviously I'm playing on the official client, so the only way to tell time played is doing /played on all my characters and trying to add it up. But, I mean, besides that, I mean, I play a lot of video games, so. But I played pretty much every ARPG on the market. I played Grim Dawn, Last Epoch, POE 1, POE 2, D4, D3. And D3 is another thing. It started off dog, and then they finally made it better like down the line, so. Did somebody subscribe and I missed it? Why am I looking over at chat so much? But yeah, did somebody subscribe and I missed it, Maddie, or what? Or you guys just talking like assets? Get out of here. Do. Alright, actually, let me hold on. Let me plug my phone in the charge. It's kind of getting low. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, there we go. Thanks for Rishu for the kind words, dude, and yeah, man, you too, dude. I wish they add auto loot feature according to our in-game loot filters. I mean, I could see them doing something like that. I just don't know how that. I mean, I feel like that'd be something more in Filterblade. Like maybe they could add an option like that in, and then Filterblade themselves could add filter options, you know, where you can like make your custom filters. But I don't know, you know, the technical limitations that might like mess something up with the coding, you know, to be able to auto add that in. Because like I feel like there should be some stuff that's auto picked up, like how gold's picked up. Like splinters should probably be picked up automatically. Like it's kind of tedious if you're doing breaches and you're picking up 30-40 splinters, you know, a breach. It's a little annoying to be clicking that many times, you know. Just say you have 2-3 breaches on a map, or you have like a juiced map, you know, you're picking 100 splinters up individually. It's kind of annoying. But I mean, that would be a cool thing to look into, though. I don't think anyone would be mad if that was added. Just like a good quality of life thing. I'm losing a mil XP just in 1 hour. That's insane. The heck, are you dying, Senna? Or is that just like from you not maybe playing as much or grinding as hard or something like that? I work as a dev for the HCI tech and now moved to client-side for companies. Okay, I mean, yeah, you know more than me. Like I said, I don't know. It's just like spitballing, right? But I mean, yeah, if they don't have to do too much work, then, you know, why not, right? Probably a low prio considering, you know, there's stuff that they have to change on the list, but it'd be a cool thing. Make breach like Delirium. They all drop after it's finished. That would be a really good thing as well. Like at the end, everything drops like where you're at, or in the middle where you started the breach. I mean, yeah, just be a lot better for picking loot up. We have good CPUs. I mean, most of us. I have a CPU. Gotcha. No, I mean you die 5 times and lose an SP. Oh yeah. if I did want to push the build further, I would definitely invest into better defenses. And that would just be, you know, maybe leveling up a little bit more, dropping some damage on the tree to invest in a more, you know, like defensive nodes, just buying better gear in general, right? You can definitely do that. I mean, even like, for example, swapping out the deepest tower for like black insignia or a really good rolled evasion and or energy helm, you know, that would also help with survivability. But I'm a masochist. I like DPS over defenses, so. Good stats, defenses into element damage on rings. Best way to get max with ingenuities? Yeah, it definitely is. I would, like I said, I'll have to look into it, but I just don't know if it's really worth it at the current point. Because obviously you'd want to double roll breach rings, and I don't know how much getting, you know, the breach rings with stuff that we need rolled would be. Probably pretty expensive. Fire? Yeah, my fire is a 70. I guess I could have bought a, Against the Darkness what fire is on small passive skills. And obviously that would have maxed my fire is. But I figure like 5% fire is it really worth that much? Like, This little wisp was going crazy when I was doing. There we go. Yep, gotta kill the boss. Heck yeah, Maddie. You know, I probably should have took the waypoint. But oh well. We got here in the end, that's all that matters, right guys? I'll do base here. Probably we don't have influence of anything. Throw that down, throw that down. We're gonna go bang, we're gonna go bang, we're gonna go back here, we're gonna slam that down, and then he's dead. What did you imbue your amulet with? Menacing, what I went with was Storm Charged. It just gives us elemental damage if we've crit, so, you know, obviously we're always critting, so we get 40% more LE damage, and then a 20% crit chance is nice. I was looking on the tree. I do think going in an Overwhelming Strike is actually more damage, but just, you know, up to you if you wanted to go into that or not. But Overwhelming Strike, Storm Charge is really good. All Natural isn't bad. And potentially Barbaric Strength might not be bad either, but I definitely think you're better off with like Overwhelming or Storm Charged. Atlas Tree, I mean, I can show you the Atlas Tree. I mean, this is what we're running right now. I can go ahead and throw it on the, like, the MOBA. It's just, you know, there's not really too much to it. It's just coming down here and getting the strong boxes because I really like strong boxes. Then obviously Researchers correlates to like the Gamba box, the unique one, so better chance for that. So that's why I did that. And then, yeah, I mean, the shrines are also nice too, like the XP ones and, you know, speed. So that's why I went for shrines. And then, yeah, I mean, the other stuff is just like rogue exiles, just seeing if they drop anything good, but I have not gotten one thing that's good, so probably should take points out of that once we're running there. There you go. Make gold important to the season. You have so much more mechanics from POE 2. Yep, exactly. Yep, no problem. Set up. Oh, sorry, I was just doing a little bit of stretching. Oh, it's temp chains? Oh. That's just annoying. Hopefully there's not too many rares on this map. We just get through and get done. We'll go down here. Bum, 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 bum.
Almost a challenge. Need mana.
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, sorry. Let's finish this map up. Finish your it. We're so slow. We're so slow. Oh, do, 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 do. Gonna have to look into the one game I think got updated today. I think it's No Rest for the Wicked. Played that back a little bit. It's actually pretty fun. I'll have to see what their update is about today. So I probably should have went that way to kill, but we're already over here now. Didn't Diablo get a new season recently? When was it? Yeah, Diablo got a new season. I think it was a few days ago. I'm not really too sure on the exact date, but I know it was definitely recently, like really, really recently.
A clean kill.
So, I don't know. I heard this new season didn't add anything. Like it was literally just like class changes, buff changes, you know, some stuff like that. Like nothing new. I don't think no new mechanics or anything like that. Like just some added, I think, uniques maybe, and then yeah, just like class changes, and that's like it. So I guess it's like same as last season. It's just better. So like if you liked last season, it's just a better version of that.
No mana.
The art style is amazing.
I've no
Yeah, right, man. Waiting for No Rest of the Wicked on PS5. Yeah, I have to look into it. I was waiting for the co-op, honestly, because I was kind of wanting to do a co-op run through, but I know they said the co-op was coming. Do you know, reshoot, if it was ever added? It is on wishlist. Got you, Rishu. Yeah, I'll take a look at it then, but I'm wondering what this update added. I haven't played it since it came out, but I actually kind of enjoyed it a good amount. So if co-op's there, definitely is cool. Oh, excuse me, guys. Probably had, you guys probably are going to be yawning now. My bad.
Plants what spew poison. Just look.
Okay. Bruh. Just run back down here, dude. Thought it's gonna connect up here, but apparently it just goes all the way around but there. Let's go back down because I'm pretty sure this allows, like, has a connection. If not, I'm gonna be annoyed.
That was almost a challenge.
Alright. And we have the Verdian Wildwood. Does it matter what map we do this on? Like T16, increase rarity drop. I mean, maybe we'll just do this rarity. Trying to run a rarity map here. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We can do this one. Yeah, I did have a few million gold, Maddie, but we used them on the boxes. I accidentally clicked a 2 mil box, and yeah, that kind of ripped our gold. Would have probably had, like, I don't know, close to 4 mil right now if I didn't do that, or like at least 3 mil. But yeah, I mean, no, you live and you learn, I guess, right? Do 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 do. Mine. Where's it at? Mine. Okay, there's that. Has to be the thing somewhere here, no? Uh, 2 a.m. here in India. Got to drive to my grandma's on each birthday in 5 hours. Health and happiness to all. Alright, Rishu, have a good one, dude. Thanks for vibing and chilling with us today. Yo, POE 1 map? Yeah, right. Trying to find the thing. There's a little, like, Gamba loot boxes. Can't find it. How am I not finding this, man? The map's 100% gonna end here. How have I not gotten one of these boxes yet, dude? Alright. So, I gotta be getting trolled here. There has to be on the left side then. We got trolled. Okay. Alright, whatever. Lobby M here, can't sleep. Damn, yeah. Alrighty. Well, sadly for me, that is the end of the stream. My family's gonna be over here in literally like 30 minutes, so I just gotta go upstairs and obviously get some stuff ready. But we should be back tomorrow, like 12 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Eastern, something like that, center time with streams. Hopefully, I can get the character into maps tomorrow, and we can stream it, stuff like that, and build theory craft it. Sorry for the shorter stream today, but there's nothing really I can do. Family coming over, I gotta just get stuff ready for that. But yeah, we'll be live tomorrow. Like I said, again, if anything happens, we'll keep everybody updated in the community Discord. And yeah, hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Again, sorry for the short stream, but thanks for obviously dropping their follows on Twitch and subs on YouTube and stuff like that, and resubbing to the Twitch and memberships and all that good stuff. Hopefully everybody has a great rest of their day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry with the stream. See you guys then. Peace.